Good evening, everybody. My hair looks like a bush today. It is like crazy. And Luna is here with me, my companion. You going to help read? You want to read the tarot tonight? Huh? Do you want to read tonight?
Setting up Simply Safe is so easy. You could do it blindfolded.
Oops, forgot about that. Forgot about the sound. Yeah, Luna wants to read cards tonight, I think. How's everybody doing tonight? Let's see, we've got Hanny, we've got Clyde, and Radikar, Namaste, and Cat Hair. Cat Hair. Hi, Michelle. Jalen, Rock That Body. Yes, I saw that I got your text, but I couldn't answer it. And, oh, more cat hair. Damn cat. Okay. Coming prepared with my monster latte. Monster Java. That's what that is. I still feel like I got cat hair on me, on my face. Hi, Belinda. Yes, things are going well. Let's see. First of all, I want to put the announcements out there now. I am running a special, Halloween special from now till Halloween. $15 off on 30-minute readings. So instead of $65, 30-minute reading, private reading with me via Zoom is $50. Okay. That will end at 11:59 p.m. on Halloween. Next thing is I kind of have a new man that I'm talking to. We'll see how that goes. Actually met him for brunch yesterday and, had a wonderful time with him. He's also a Capricorn, just like me. He is actually a Pennsylvania State Police officer. And really good looking. Oh my God. But yeah, we're still talking and he's making plans for the near future. Okay, let's see. Jalen just sent a donation. So the first donation was Astro Love. Then the next donation is Jalen. So make a note of that, Radikar. Anyhow, tonight I'm using a deck that I've only used a couple times, and the cards are still stiff, and I've had this deck for a while. I'm using the Tarot de Marseilles. Okay, so a little bit of history, a little bit of explanation on this. When it comes to the tarot, there are three main systems. Then there are other authors, other decks out there that, yes, they don't fall in any of these three categories. A prime example of that is the Osho Zen Tarot, which I do have. That it's been kind of calling to me. I might have to bring it out one night and do readings with it. But the three main ones is what everybody knows, which is the Rider-Waite system. Then there is the Osho Zen, which was created that came out of the Golden Dawn. Okay, Crawley, was the author of the Thoth deck. I probably have 3 or 4 decks like that out of the Thoth system. Then there is the Tarot de Marseilles. Tarot de Marseilles was actually born out of the Visconti Tarot. And the Tarot de Marseilles and Visconti are the oldest known tarot decks in existence. We don't know if there were any before that, but known to in history, the Tarot de Marseilles, the images lasted over centuries, probably from the 1400s. And they have lasted the test of time. And the reason why I'm going into this explanation is that each system, you read the cards differently. Okay. Now, I still put my intuition into it. So I may pull up the 4 of Cups and, I'm reading what's in this deck for the 4 of Cups, but maybe a meaning from the Rider-Waite pops in. That's fine. That's called intuition. But the 4 of Cups in the Tarot de Marseilles, the quote unquote book meanings per se, are different than what they are in the Rider-Waite. And the Tarot de Marseilles is a pip deck. Pip decks do not, for the suits, the coins, the batons, the swords, and the cups, they're like this. Set up like playing cards. There are no pictorial scenes to them. Okay. And this is what I'm reading with tonight. And I'm really diving deep into this system because it's been calling me for a while. And I finally started really studying it and digging into it. Anyhow, we are going to be using that deck tonight. Yep. And the Fool card is another example. The Fool card in the Rider-Waite has the little dog running alongside of the Fool, kind of as the Fool's companion. In this deck, if the Fool would come up, I could show you, has the dog, but behind the Fool, almost like chasing it, trying to attack the Fool. So the Fool in this deck takes on different meanings than the Fool in the Rider-Waite. And there are so many courses out there on teaching you how to read tarot based on Rider-Waite. And I've been toying with the idea of doing a tarot course for a while, but I haven't done it because there's just so many out there and there's so many books on the tarot and stuff as well. But guess what? Very little information on this deck. There's a couple books out there. Only a couple English books. A lot of the books are written in Italian, which I don't speak Italian. And so I might do a course on the Tarot de Marseilles. And that's just kind of what I am being called to. Yes, and yes, be alert for your turn, because you must be present to receive your reading. So we will start with Astro Love. And I'm trying to decide if I want to do the course on Patreon or take advantage of my community that I have set up here as, it's going to be an exclusive course. Okay. Anyhow, we are going to start with Astro Love. Okay, Astro Love with her donation. We're going to see what is coming towards you as far as love is concerned. Okay, Astrolove, the first thing that I see is that you've been dealing with, maybe you've been dealing with somebody that runs hot and cold. Okay, this is what I have here. And I'm going by temperature of the cards, which I will explain that when I do my course. But we're running from hot, warm, to cooling down, to warm again. So I definitely get this image of somebody being hot and cold with you. Okay. And with that said, it kind of been through things off of balance in that connection. And that person that you may have been dealing with had put up some kind of emotional wall. Okay. Um, okay, let me see here. Just give me a second. I got Jalen. Just a second here. I'll check that here in a minute. Let me finish Astro Loves. So anyhow, I do see a certain progression. So there are things that are moving forward for you. Even though it's running hot and cold. And I feel like maybe because of this, you have become a little bit defensive, a bit guarded here. It's like you are definitely guarding your heart and about, because it's about your stability here. And I feel that in order to allow love to come in, you're going to have to learn to let your guard down a little bit. Okay? So that's what I have for you, Astro Love. Now let me check. Ah. I got Jaylen's donation. I got Astro Loves and Jaylen's. So far. Let me check one other thing. And I got okay. Michelle. Okay, Michelle also. I got her donation. Oh, then I got Diana. Or Rock That Body. That just came through. Okay. So the order is Jaylen is next, then Michelle, then Rock That Body. Okay. So Jaylen, what is your question? I guess I should bring up my. Okay. Okay, you want to? That is a off the wall question, but we can answer. We can figure out what happened there, Jaylen. Okay, Jalen. Yeah, somebody thought it was funny. I will say that much. Okay. You've got somebody here with a magician card. About to learn, but somebody they're definitely looking over their shoulder. I'm almost feeling like twirling their hair. Very sly. I'm seeing the toilet bowl. You got the Hanged Man, and you also got the Three of Cups. So, whoever did this, you would know who it was, if it was your niece or not, but it was somebody who's very manipulative, who is a trickster, who is a liar. Okay. It is somebody who they literally think that they're hanging in there wondering if they're getting away with this. And they almost thinking like they have. They think they've gotten away with this and they're all happy and go lucky. They kind of almost like two-faced. This person has some mental issues that they're up one minute, then they're down the other. They flip with their moods. Okay. And when they're down, and I think they were down at this time, they did the number 2 and made a mess out of spite, out of manipulation. And part of it, I feel, it was almost like a game. Can I get away with this? If that makes sense. Okay, Belinda. I will have to check that later. Okay. That was for Jalen. Okay, then we have Michelle and then Rock That Body. Jalen, if your niece is the type of person that is up and down emotionally, then I would say it's probably her. Okay. Let's see. Michelle is next. Will I get my hysterectomy surgery this month? Let's take a look. Then after Michelle is Rock That Body. Ooh, okay. I am hearing. Okay, this is what I'm getting with the Cavalier Cups. The Cavalier is facing that way. It's actually the image is like mirrored, so it's facing his right, so he's kind of moving forward. This could be the doctor or the surgeon. Okay. Elena is after Rock That Body. We have. This is something very emotional, kind of on the move. But we do have the Three of Swords here as well. And smashed right in the middle, we have the Six of Coins. Balance. I'll be honest with you, what I am getting here for your hysterectomy, the sword, I'm being really drawn to the center sword, particular out of this whole thing. And that is the surgeon's knife. Okay. So I think you're going to get your surgery, but I'm feeling like that there is some sort of delay of something, that it might be 6 weeks before you're able to get your surgery. It may have to do with some kind of approval with the insurance company or something like that, something monetary. Okay. But that's what I get there. So Michelle, I do feel you're going to get it. There's going to be some sort of delay, and it has to do with monetary stuff, coins, things flipping. I do feel it has to do with insurance. So it might be slow moving. Okay, rock that body. You're welcome, Michelle. Okay, rock that body. What question did you want to ask? Okay. Just a second. Okay, I sent Rock That Body a message. So I am looking for her. Hi, Andrew. Okay, I'm not sure if she's here or not. Rock That Body's having some internet issues, I think. She keeps getting kicked off. But I'm going to do her reading. I'm going to timestamp this. So 2744. Okay. And whoever Nikki is just sent, Client K. Client K just sent a donation also. Add her on. Okay, let's see. 28. Okay. Through text messages, I did get Rock That Body's question, and I'm going to go ahead and pull her cards. Okay. 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 The thing that drew my attention most to Rock That Body is this Two of Cups. This is some kind of partnership, right? Along with the Fool and the Queen of Coins. Okay, so digging into this, what I am getting here for the people involved in your situation, it is like there are two people at odds. Okay. And basically, there's this woman, and she is actually looking at her coin. She's looking at the money. Okay. She's all about the money. And she had left, but taken the baggage with her and partnering up with somebody. So there is a female that is working with the opposition, if I should say. This female is very grounded, but it has to do with money and working with the opposition. But this female that is working with the opposition, what she's not realizing is this is the Fool card that I was telling you about, the dog chasing the Fool. This female who is actually working against you with the opposition was being played for a fool. And it is going to come out and bite her in the ass. Okay? So she's going to realize that she did a very foolish mistake by cooperating with the opposition, and it's coming back to bite her in the ass. Okay. Now, when I say I'm feeling a feminine energy, traditionally in tarot, they don't know any gender. This could simply be an earth sign. It resonates a lot with Virgo, but I'm feeling this mother energy. Okay, let's see. Then we have another queen, the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords, I feel could be possibly your energy, along with the Six of Swords. And we have the Cavalier or the Knight of Cups. As the story goes, somebody's on the run, and the Queen of Swords is receiving her victory. She is like, you know how we say we have the pre-empress energy? The Queen of Swords is like the pre-justice energy. And it is corresponding with Libra, the Libra energy here. Okay. And we are in Libra season. But somebody was receiving some messages, and I don't think it's from you because directional wise, the messages are, I mean, it's not you receiving the messages, it's you sending out the message to somebody. And this message kind of has them a little bit nervous and a little bit on the run, but it's going to restore a sense of balance and harmony. There's going to be a decision made about concerning this thing. I'm trying to be as discreet as I can in my description. Hopefully, you understand what I'm saying. But the worst is almost over. Somebody's on the run. You are in a place of authority, commanding, and there is success and justice is going to be served. But correct me if I'm wrong. I think that in another reading, I mentioned somebody communicating or working with the opposition. So I feel it's female. And I think you know who I am thinking of also. But it's going to bite her in the ass. And you, with the information, the messages, the letters that you're sending out, it's going to bring about balance and harmony. And it's going to get you out of the stormy waters because you're going to have somebody on the run, scared shitless. Okay, rock that body. Let me get back to my chat screen. Okay. Okay, that was Rock That Body. And okay, Elena. Okay, so she wants to know what is coming with this Aries connection. Okay. Rock That Body one more thing. The woman who is feeding the opposition information, she is feeding them false information, and she's going to get caught feeding false information, and it's going to bite her in the ass. She could have legal issues. Okay? Spirit just showed that to me, and I had to bring that out. Okay. Elena, let's see what's going on with your with this Aries. Two of Wands, a crossroads. That is still one of the meanings in this deck that corresponds with the Rider-Waite as well. Well, Rider-Waite kept that definition. Okay. But that's a choice, a decision. This is the Hierophant, or they call them the Pope in this deck. And the Four of Coins. Well, this person is sitting on a throne. He's very passive. Okay. He's sitting on the throne and ignoring the fact that he has a decision to make. He is looking at.
I'm not sure I understand.
I can't believe Siri just came up. Anyhow, he's sitting there ignoring the fact that he has a decision to make. Then he's looking at this stability here. This shield is talking to me about a block or something in the way. Okay, so what I feel is going on here, I'm not sure how new this connection is, but Elena, I am feeling like he has another commitment. This is a no judgment zone. So I'm not sure if you are the other woman, but that's kind of what I'm feeling. Like you are the third party, you are the other woman. This is a no judgment zone. Okay. So he does have another commitment elsewhere. That is what the block is. And he has a lot to lose as far as finances is concerned. Okay. His whole holdup is money. And what I'm getting here, Elena, is that she will drag him across the coals, take him through the ringer, and really drain him financially. So he's looking at his finances. He knows he's at a crossroads where he has to make a choice or a decision. But right now, he is just sitting there and choosing to sit at that crossroads. He has definitely taken his own sweet time at this. He's trying to figure out how he can protect his assets because he does feel stuck and stagnant in that other commitment. He doesn't really want to be in it. That's why he's at this crossroads. That's why he's met you. I'm hearing 4 months. It's going to take him about 4 months before he gets to that point where he can make a choice. And it's not saying, the cards are not saying right here, right now. Well, I'm going to pull one more card because I want to know what the way that the energies are going, what he's going to do in 4 months. Okay. We have the 4, another 4 here. And it is the 4 wands. I got to be totally honest with you. I don't think he's moving out of the house. I don't think he's going to leave his wife or partner. There's something dealing with money and something dealing with stability and having the home life. And even though he is not happy, he's feeling stagnant. But he's going to make his choice in 4 months, and it's going to be all based on where he could build his foundations. Okay. I almost was going to backtrack, but I'm almost feeling, yeah, changes. In 4 months, he's going to make a decision that he thinks he's going to stay where he's at. But I'm getting another 2 months later after that for a total of 6 months. There is a change that's going to happen on the horizon where he is actually going to cut his losses and leave that other connection. Okay, client Casey needs a reading too. She was on that list. With a donation. Client Casey's next with a donation. I'm not sure why, client. I'm going to do your reading and you could come back and watch it later. The timestamp is 46:24. Okay, client Casey. Okay, good. You got it now? Okay. So I need your question, client. Casey, what your question is for the cards? Yes, I'm on you now, client Casey. Client Casey, no, that was for somebody else. I'm doing you right now. Tell client Casey that she's a little bit too far in the past. She needs to move her self forward on the playback. Okay. Client Casey wants to know about her and Gus. Okay, let's take a look for that. Client Casey is lagging. Or something, because I can see her chat is not corresponding to where I am in the video. Okay. Okay. Client Casey and Gus. Will Client Casey and Gus enter into a committed relationship? Okay. Okay. Let me take a look here. Okay, right that's in the center, we do have the Violet of Cups. This is the Page of Cups. Then on, make sure I get these right, because it's mirrored here. Then we have him looking at, or this page is looking at the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups are emotional challenges. And then we have the wheel on the other side. Okay, this is what I'm getting here. That there has been a change, an emotional change that has taken place. Okay, it is like some sense of something ended, something had to end in order for something new to begin, is what I'm hearing here. And I'm seeing this person here looking at the Five of Cups and the challenges. Like it's kind of like looking into the past. This page is doing a lot of self-reflecting, and you'd have to tell me who this person is. I'm not sure whether this is you or him. Okay, but he's a lot of self-reflecting, figuring out what he wants. There's definitely some passion there, but there's a lot of growth there. There's a sense of immaturity as well. So I might be picking up on aspects of both of you. So there's immaturity, but there does have potential to grow. But somebody needs to embrace the change, let the wheel spin, and let go of the emotional challenges that they were facing in the past. And he is holding a cup. And this is where in my intuition with this deck comes into play. Okay, with with that +5 is 6. So and really he is actually facing that and almost like donating a cup to make it 6 of cups. So there is a sense of harmony and balance coming into play here. But there's a lot of nostalgia as well. Thinking about the past memories. So I feel like he is actually dealing with something right now that has to do with his past that he needs to get over and work through so that he can evolve and move on, if that is making any kind of sense there. Okay. Right now, it has the potential to grow into something, into a committed relationship, but Gus is not there yet. Okay, you're welcome, Klein Casey. Okay, let me see what time it is. 9:28. It's been almost an hour already. I need to take a quick break. And then I'll be back in a moment. Okay, I am back. Okay. Okay, the description, you'd have to, it's like, it's below the video, but it's like you have to click on the X for the live chat, and then you'll see the description. The reason why I was having people read the description is to let everybody know that specific questions require a donation, and the free reads are general reads only. Okay. And they take priority and they're a little bit more in depth. So that's what was in the description. So okay, you're welcome, Katie, and welcome aboard the Mystic Tribe. I try to do these Wednesday nights, but my schedule's been really wacky and crazy. Sometimes I'll ask Radikar, I'll send her a text message and say, hey, I'm going live in an hour or whatever. Some poor Radikar gets very short notice sometimes when I'm going to do a live. But I want to do more of these as time permits. Anyhow, we are moving on to Clyde. Message for Clyde. Message or advice for Clyde, please. Okay, this card wanted to flip. Ooh, okay. There's your third card. Clyde, your energy is strong. Okay. The center card, the center of the issue, is the Two of Pentacles. In this deck, the two is representing a change that is happening. This is I'm here. I'm feeling like this is a forced change from the universe. Okay, and this is something dealing with finances, money, and when another analogy I want to give associated with this, Clyde, is the flipping of a coin. That change, that flipping of the coin. Something is being flipped on a financial basis. Okay, with the ace here, it should go on this side because you guys are mirrored on my screen. Okay, with the Ace of Wands, the ace is switching directions. Okay, it is the start of something, and this is action, this is fire. There is action that is being taken that is causing a financial situation to flip, that is going to lead to some cohesiveness, some celebrating, and growth. And this is on a financial, and that is going to bring you some emotional satisfaction. So, and I am getting 2 months to expect this switch sometime between, and you're going to start seeing, it's like it's already starting, but it's not going to hit its climax to the full flip for about 2 months. Then I'm almost getting like you being up on top, and there's things being and your issues, your problems, your emotional problems down below. But I'm being told this is representing you being on top of things. So, I think, in this deck, in the Tarot Marseilles, in the original tarot, there were no such thing as reversals. Reversals did not come into play until the Rider-Waite. Even when the Rider-Waite was created, there were no reversals. It's just somebody came along and decided to incorporate reverse meanings into the Rider-Waite. So, originally, tarot was never meant to read reversals. And with this deck, and with any pip deck like this, whether it's the Thoth or Tarot Marseilles type of deck, I won't read reversals. But I am going to flip it over this way for just a moment, because we have this flipping of the coin. The situation's being flipped from you being suppressed and pushed down to you being on top. Okay? Okay. Okay. Jin, specific questions to require a donation. I could give you a general read on whatever comes out. Okay. Hanny. You're welcome, Clyde. Okay, Hanny. Messages for Hanny, please. There are changes that are happening here. You got a lot of action cards as far, because you got 2 wands here. This is what we have. We have the 6 of Wands, 5 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles. Okay? And 5s are about challenges that occur. They could be challenges, they could be conflicts. There are some kind of actions that need to be taken place to avoid or to deal with, to be prepared for maybe a financial restraint or restriction or a financial challenge here. Balancing the checkbook, balancing the finances. Okay, I'm getting that balancing the finances are being a little bit difficult right now. That there's a lot of anxiety, a lot of worry concerning this. You have been working very hard and diligently to accomplish your goals. And I feel like you almost feel like you're running out of steam right now. And I think that's what's a challenge. And it may even be a physical challenge, may not even be monetary. This could be a physical challenge like your body feeling run down, your mind not being as sharp. Okay. And because you're pushing, pushing, pushing. You're pushing yourself a little bit too hard here. And it like everything is just kind of going downhill, your energy level. So I'm getting the message of needing to recharge your batteries. Okay. That spirit just came and says Hanny needs to recharge the battery pack. You know, the body is playing a part in this. I think there's something with, I'm hearing something with nutrition, protein, high energy foods. I'm hearing your nutrition. You need to eat better. You need to eat healthier. Okay. And the last message that is coming through, I don't know how this is going to resonate with you, but Spirit just said, get back to the basics. Okay. Whatever that means to you, get back to the basics. Okay, good. Belinda. You have a good day, good night, good morning, whatever, Hanny. Okay. Belinda. You are in the middle of a major change, a life cycle with the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. There is a big change that is happening. The wheel is kind of forcing, this is the universe coming in and forcing change with the Knight of Wands. Okay. The Knight of Wands is on the move. The Knight of Wands is bringing about change and taking action. So I feel like, and then we also have the Four of Cups here. So what I'm hearing is that the universe is drawing you out of your comfort zone because you've been kind of stagnant, because that is where your stability. You felt stable, you felt emotionally stable, and kind of sitting in that comfort zone, not wanting to make any changes in your life, kind of being happy where you're at, even though you know, but there's that other part of you that wants to reach higher and greater things. And because you've sat still and spinning your wheels, not going anywhere, just spinning, 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 the universe is taking the spin now. The universe is taking control. And it is forcing a change that is necessary. So there is a situation you're going to have to be called to step outside your comfort zone. There are changes that need to be made. You probably already know what area of life that is. Okay. You already know what life that is. But there's a sense of stagnation here. So there's a change happening. Okay, Moon Age. Oh, we've got somebody really deep in thought here. Okay. We have the King of Coins. The King of Coins could be an earth sign, doesn't have to be. But the King of Coins is somebody who's sitting on his throne, not doing anything. This is, and I'm going to say male or female because the tarot knows no gender, but I'm picking up a masculine. Okay. This is somebody sitting down, not doing anything, counting their money, counting their, this is somebody who very passive. And this is somebody that is very deep in thought, has ideas going through his head. He's thinking about new beginnings. The sword cuts things up, chops things up. He might even be thinking about cutting something out. Then we have the Six of Swords. Balance and harmony. So we have somebody here who's really deep in thought about thinking about what it is that's going to make them happy. Might even be coming up with a game plan on how to get out of a storm or out of trouble. So I don't know if this is you, somebody that you're dealing with, but if this is somebody that you're dealing with, this is somebody who's really deep in thought who almost wants that new beginning. Okay. And 1 and 6 is 7. 7 swords is bringing about this imbalance. It's bringing about, you know, progress, pushing forward, learning. So this person had to learn a really tough lesson. Really tough lesson. I almost feel like he's scheming. Maybe not taking the honest approach, but scheming on how to get out of a predicament or out of a situation. I don't know. Okay, it all makes sense. So if you're asking about somebody, or thinking about somebody, that is the situation that they are in to answer your question. And if they were my client and they were sitting in front of me, the first thing I would say to them would be, honesty is the best policy. And I would tell them there are no shortcuts. This person's looking for a shortcut. Okay, Jennifer Walker is next. You're welcome, Moon Age. Yep, I need to go back up and find that question. Okay. What is the question? Okay, Moon Age, what would you like to ask the card? Or not Moon Age, I'm sorry, Jennifer Walker, what is your question? I want to know why Radicar is not blue. What does my next few months look like overall? Okay. Okay, now that makes sense. I don't know why you weren't a moderator before. Okay, why you weren't showing up in blue. Okay, what does the next few months look like? Okay. For the next few months, please, looking like for Jennifer Walker. Okay. Oh, there's a fated event that is occurring here, Jennifer Walker. Ooh, okay. Something is happening very quickly around you, or about to happen very quickly. There could be some error, there could be some communications coming forth that has a sense of deep stability. I'm feeling like that there has been this block because right in the center, I have the Wheel of Fortune and the Eight of Batons. So I feel like that there was something underneath the surface that was holding you back. Okay. This is like like it's like you've been climbing a mountain. My guides are showing me you at the bottom and looking up at this very big, tall mountain. And there's this mountain peak. And you're like looking up that mountain and you're like, how am I going to get up there? This is just too much for me. But you're being called by the Fool. The Fool card here is, there may have been some problems or things that were chasing you that there's this carefree or something, being oblivious about something. But what I'm hearing here is the key to overcoming that mountain is you have to lighten your load. You cannot take the bullshit of the past experiences that weigh you down with you if you want to get to the top of that wheel or the top of that mountain. And I'm being told that you are your own block. And I want to point out that we do have the Queen of Cups here. I don't know if you're a water sign or not, but I'm hearing about. I'm seeing somebody who's very intuitive, very in touch with her emotions. Her cup. If you notice though, her chalice is closed, and that drew my attention immediately. You keep your emotions and your feelings to yourself, very close to you. And across, mirroring each other, these two people are looking at each other. And across the Wheel of Fortune and the Eight of Wands. So I don't know if there is maybe even an Aquarius involved in the picture here somewhere. But I'm getting this image of a barrier between you and another person. Okay. Or this could be, if this is not another person, this is you and your spiritual self, a barrier. So again, the key is not to take the baggage of the past forward. Maybe open up that chalice, let those emotions out, have that good cry, and so that you can release that, and then you won't have to climb that mountain. That mountain will come down and collapse. Okay? Jin is next. Okay. After Jin, I'm going to call it quits. Hey, Jin, you will be the last free reading. One more card, Spirit. Thank you. Wow. Put those aside for right now. Okay. Wow. You've got a couple major, a couple trumps here, which are major cards, which are, you've got some big life changes going on here. Okay, you've got destiny here with the Wheel of Fortune. Then we've got the Six of Swords. Then comes the Moon. Quite interesting energies. So what I'm picking up, I'm getting this topsy-turvy type of energy. And I'm hearing like everything is just so up in the air. And I'm getting that you're wishing and hoping for some sense of stability with a certain somebody, whether this is dealing with personal life or work and career. But you want this, there's this energy of wishing for to settle down. And so with the Wheel of Fortune and the Moon, I'm getting cycles. This crazy topsy-turvy and turby energy that I'm getting has to do with a cycle that keeps going around and round and round. You keep going round and round and round with a certain person. And it just seems like it's never ending. And I'm being drawn to these two dogs that are barking, that they're barking at the moon. But I'm looking at these two dogs that are facing each other and they're barking. And there's the color red is there. And almost like aggression. Like two people butting heads and fighting and arguing. So you're looking for that peace, that harmony, I'm hearing that perseverance. 6 weeks. Okay, thank you, Spirit. There's a change that is going to be occurring in about 6 weeks' time. Um, that I think if you're at odds with somebody, it's going to be settled within about 6 weeks. Whatever the scenario or situation was, about 6 weeks. Okay. You're welcome. Yeah, you're thinking the same thing I'm thinking, Clyde. I'm thinking Ozzy Osbourne. Now, I'm going to be going to sleep tonight with Ozzy Osbourne Bark at the Moon playing in my head. I'm loving this deck. I love this deck. I'm going to probably use it more often, too. Thank you. It is almost 10:15 p.m. my time. It's getting to the point where even Java Monster's not even working. You're welcome, dear. Anyhow, I think I am done for tonight. Thanks, Rock That Body. Pennsylvania is cozy. I was just looking at the weather. It's going to be in the high. The high is going to be in the 60s all next week. Not getting out of the 60s. And I'm thinking, I guess I should start putting my summer shit away and start getting out my fall, winter clothing. I hate to do that. I don't want to do it. I want my summer forever. Okay, so I am actually going to go ahead and log off. I know I've said that a couple times, but tired. Okay, thank you, everybody. And I love you all, and blessed be.